to achieve. So if you want to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. To expand on this idea, everything is made up of energy. And energy is vibrating at a certain frequency. And your job is to match the frequency of what you want. I'm going to say that again. Your job is, and my job, is to match the frequency of what we want. Because that is what we call harmony, right? So you need to understand what that frequency is and that you want to attract it, right? And this is done by changing the energy in your body to match the frequency. So that means if you want something to get done and you're feeling unmotivated, you need to physically change the energy in your body. So that means you need to eat better, you need to get more rest, you need to do something that is going to invoke motivation or energy so that you can accomplish that task. So even if you have to take a break, and if that's going to give you the energy, then you pursue it after you have that energy. And this is done by changing the energy in your body to match the frequency. So another example would be like a radio. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, so our radio stations were 92.3. That's music, and then if you go to 93.0, it's static, and then the next music station would be 93.9. And as you're changing that dial, you're adjusting to that frequency. The same way that we get to that next song on the radio is the same way we have to literally just adjust that frequency to accomplish our goals in life. So as you're trying to change your energy in your mind to match that it is what you want, I believe I said that right. When those two things are vibrating with the same frequency, that's when you attract it. Again, thinking in energy, frequency, and vibration. So pull all that energy in one place. You change the frequency of that energy to the frequency you want, and then you send it back out to the world. I'm going to say that one more time. So you pull all the energy in one place. So you made sure you're well rested, you made sure you eat, you made sure you're prepared, right? You change the frequency of that energy to what you want, which would be either the success or the accomplishment of completing that assignment or task. And then you send that positive energy, you send those feelings of success and accomplishment and completion back out into the world. I also found a very powerful quote. Life is a manifestation of where you invest your energy. Life is a manifestation of where you invest your energy. And whatever you put your energy into will start to manifest in your life. The video actually had a great example as well. Let's say energy is water, right? And I'm about to water the garden bed. When I water that garden bed, what's going to grow? The weeds are going to grow, or the flowers are going to grow? So when I water that water bed, are the weeds going to grow, or the flowers going to grow? The answer should be both. Both the weeds and the flowers are going to grow, because the water cannot tell the difference between the weeds and the flowers. Energy is the same way. If I put my energy into something negative, that's not going to help me. That negative is going to grow and it's going to snowball, it's going to avalanche or whatever, right? But if I put that same energy into something positive, it's going to grow, it's going to snowball, and it's going to be an avalanche, right? Now, that same scenario is because energy is not going to differentiate from its job. Let's continue. My life is a manifestation of where I put my energy into. So my life is a manifestation of where I put my energy into and where I invest my energy. The next question people would ask, or I ask myself even, is how to manage energy. There was 3 steps to managing energy, and that is stop hemorrhaging energy, number 1. Number 2 is conserve energy. And then number 3 is accumulate energy. So I'm going to say that again. How to manage energy: stop hemorrhaging energy, conserve energy, and accumulate energy. Take that accumulated energy and invest it into what you want to grow in your life. You are not the mind, rather you are pure awareness moving through the different areas of your mind. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to move on to the next part of the video, which is what is concentration. The ability to keep my awareness on one thing for an extended period of time until I make a conscious choice to shift it to something else. I have to make sure someone or something outside of myself does not control where my awareness goes. Personally, when I heard this, I kind of naturally already done this, but I turned all my notifications off on my phone, right? So that I can control where my awareness is. And the reason I turned off all of my notification is because when I want to open up Instagram, I will go into Instagram and open it up and enjoy my time. But if Instagram is sending a notification, sending a like, sending a comment, sending a whatever, then I'm going to be more inclined to go right onto to the app, which is now Instagram controlling where my awareness goes and not me controlling my awareness. So I am taking control of my awareness so that I can actually allocate my time and get stuff done. So that's why I do it, but it works for me, but I'm controlling my awareness and my concentration. How do we concentrate? We have to learn to separate awareness and the mind, meaning the awareness of moving within the mind. So to concentrate, keep awareness on one thing at a time. Now, it doesn't have to be one thing the entire day or one thing the entire year. It's whatever you're doing for the amount of allocated time that is needed to complete it. That is what you're going to be doing, one thing at a time. So if you have stuff on an hour or 2 hour basis, once that hour or 2 hour basis, you got to move on, go to the next thing. But if you are consistent in doing those 2 hours every single day on that one task or more, you're going to be successful. It's going to be completed. But there's this other notion of 10 hours per day. And this was similar. I learned this with actual in basketball with practice. When it's like 10 hours a day or 10,000 shots up per week, it's pretty much saying, for me, when I was playing basketball, dribbling, I was literally probably dribbling and handling the ball and going through cones and doing different shadow drills for literally probably 10 hours a day. And my success, showed because of that. Think about this. If you practice distraction every day for 10 hours a day, what do you become good at after 6 months? Distraction, right? So everyone says, oh, we don't have enough time. We don't have this, that, and the third. And it's like, all right, well, what are you doing most of your day? Are you scrolling on social media? Are you actually busy doing something? But that action actually going towards, your goals and your passion and your dreams, or actually just staying busy? Think about how much hours you are distracted and reduce it. Put yourself on a budget. So anybody practicing anything for 10 hours per day becomes really good at it, right? Most of us have mastered the art of distraction, but concentration is the very core of all human endeavors and success. Concentration is the very core of all human endeavors and success. Concentration helps us look within, be concentrated long enough to identify the positive strengths and the negative weaknesses, build those positives, and work to change those negatives into positive, right? To change the negative, it does take time, which is why we are following the 10 hours a day for 6 months. It does take time, but it works. It just takes time with consistency. So to change the negative, it takes time, and we need to stay concentrated long enough to keep working on it and remaining consistent. So you can do anything you want if you concentrate. Your your greatest contribution to humanity is your own self-realization, your own enlightenment. As you uplift yourself, you uplift everyone around you. So I'm gonna repeat that because that was like a very powerful message that I received out of that video, and I actually had it in all caps. Like, that's how powerful it was to me. So I'm gonna repeat it. You can do anything you want if you concentrate. Your greatest contribution to humanity is your own self-realization, your own enlightenment. As you uplift yourself, you uplift everyone around you. So that definitely hit home for me, but I'm gonna continue. I challenge you, I challenge everyone, try this so that in 55 plus years, we can all say, man, I had an amazing life. I would not trade it for the world, or I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And concentration allows you to truly enjoy every experience. So concentrate on your education, right? But then once that part is done for the day, and let's say you're with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, husband, wife, brother, sibling, friend, be in the moment. Concentrate on that person that you're spending time with, because you're kind of on autopilot if you're supposed to be, maintaining relationships, and you're on your phone or ignoring them, and you're not really bonding and not really creating those memories that is going to literally stay with you for the rest of your life. Allocate time for fun, allocate time for business, allocate time for self-improvement, whether that's mentally, physically, working out, the way you eat, your routine, your regiments. Take time and actually concentrate on achieving those little wins. Those little wins add up to big wins. I digress. Concentration allows you to truly enjoy every experience in your life. Random thought, the movie Click, right? Everybody saw the movie Click with Adam Sandler. The movie Click is such a great example of how most humans' daily lives are being on autopilot, that I feel as though I need to take back control of my life and concentrate and make anything and everything track to. So this means to me, be present. And being present means being able to be concentrated, and be concentrated on a specific thing at a specific moment in time, whether that's personal objectives that I am accomplishing, or if that is something that you're sharing with another person, whether it's a friend, relationship, whatever. But also key notes that I want to share is, don't pursue happiness, pursue a lifestyle where the byproduct of that lifestyle results in happiness. I'm gonna repeat that one more time because that was powerful for me as well again. And this video was just so great, and I just want to, share this not just for me, but for you guys as well. But don't pursue happiness, pursue a lifestyle where the byproduct of that lifestyle results in happiness. Spending time with my girlfriend, family, and friends makes me feel happy. Traveling and vacations and excursions, that makes me happy. The journey of chasing my goals by myself and or with loved ones and friends and family, around me, makes me happy. So what makes you happy? This information helped you guys out because it definitely helped me. I plan on doing more videos like this. Yeah, if you guys have any information, any videos, any facts or anything like that that you want to, send my way, I am all for it, all about the positivity and affirmations. But this is something that I felt was very impactful for myself, and I hope it impacts you and you got some gems out of this, because I feel good and I want you to feel good too. So this is ACJordaniii, AC Jordan III, whatever you want to call me. But I'm out. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.